partner for Georgia. As a result of the Russian aggression committed in the last years, at least every 10th Georgian citizen is an IDP, internally displaced person. During the conflict in Abkhazia, as a result of the ceasefire agreement drafted and signed through the mediation of Russia, Georgian government was cheated. This Russian trick left the Georgian military forces disarmed and thousands of Georgians internally displaced from Sukhumi for good. So-called Russian peacekeepers have been enjoying this mandate in Georgia for 14 years now. So far, none of the IDPs have been able to return either to Abkhazia or South Ossetia. Throughout the past few years, Russian passports have been disseminated in both regions. Russian military troops have been supporting separatists with training and ammunition. Key officials of South Ossetian separatist government have strong ties with Russian Federation. For example, the South Ossetian Minister of Defense, Vasily Lunev, a Russian passport holder, born and brought up in Russia, served his whole life in the Russian army. He was moved to South Ossetia 4 months before the war.
Мы организовали вывоз детей в Северную Осетию. Сейчас списки уточняются, и мы, наверное, будем вывозить детей и из Наурского района.
Firefighting has been observed in so-called South Ossetia every summer throughout the past few years, and only early in August 2008, the separatist government conducted the evacuation from Tskhinvali.
It's been reported that the Russian foreign minister has essentially said that Georgia's president must go. Is this the position right now of the Russian government?
It is our recommendation, yes.
При возникновении очагов сопротивления и иных агрессивных устремлений принимайте решение об уничтожении.
Throughout the last decade, not a single transparent or impartial election or a referendum to be observed by any blue-chip international organization has been held either in Abkhazia or South Ossetia. The number of IDPs from these two conflict zones few times exceeds the number of residents remaining in the aforementioned zones. Nevertheless, Russia has recognized the independence declared by separatist governments. The Russian troops continued digging up trenches on the day the disputing sides were to sign the agreement on the withdrawal of Russian military forces from Georgia. On October the 10th, Russia once again violated the six-point agreement signed by Presidents Saakashvili, Sarkozy and Medvedev by not withdrawing the military forces from Akhalgori, Upper Abkhazia, Kodori Gorge and Sachkhere. The Russian military were obstructing distribution of humanitarian aid and are not letting the European Union monitoring mission into the conflict zones. Within the period of Georgia's occupation, Moldova was threatened to share Georgia's destiny too. The situation in the Ukraine is also critical. Tens of thousands of Russian passports have been disseminated in the Crimea and many other towns.
Наши решительные действия по отражению грузинской агрессии показали, что Россия способна защитить своих людей и свои национальные интересы.